opponent, Nuggetz, is one of the best Peaches in North America, but also in New England. So I'm excited to see how this one is going to go. With another array of characters, our second Fox and our second Joker, by the way. We got a Pichu, but honestly, I look at Nuggetz' lineup here, and I see, oh, fundamentals through and through.
Yeah, and again, you look at the characters on Layla's side, could potentially spell some danger here. I believe that's a Robin.
That is a Robin.
Down there, as well as the Pichu. So if Nuggetz is able to get through this Joker, he definitely could set himself up for some potential early KO shenanigans with how strong Fox is. And again, hailing from New England, you know a thing or two about playing Fox or playing against Fox. So certainly a character that is in Nuggetz' arsenal. But finds himself down in percentage right now. Layla doing a good job keeping the hurt on Nuggetz early.
Yeah, and honestly, to give Layla her flowers as well, is that she actually took down PK Chris right before this. Another great player from Tri-State, 2-1. So she's definitely earned her place here in winter semis. And once again, we're seeing two players that are just doing the touch and go neutral, but it's all for good reason, right? Especially when you're able to find your conversions there real clean. And you still have a little bit of our Arsene meter to work. My God, that's not a Lucina, that's a Marth!
Oh, it's Marth! I love Marth. Shout out sword characters. A character you don't see a lot of in Smash Ultimate, but Marth, again, still a character that you cannot sleep on. Another player on Team Fundamentals, but right now having a little bit of a hard time. Layla's doing a really good job at the ledge here. Again, this is where Joker excels, is being able to keep you in a state of having to get off the ledge for what feels like forever.
Yeah, it's the chip damage, right? Like, especially this gun movement. Any sign of a good Joker player is going to show that we're able to stack up this damage with just gun movement, and sometimes you're taking a little bit of that hit lag, and it's just really obnoxious to kind of hit through. But she's doing an amazing job, right? I mean, her spacing's really clean. She's not going in unless she has to, because Marth does have to at least get close enough for the sword to hit here. Just trying to find an option here, but once again, two a little bit more, wouldn't say floaty characters, but these characters definitely move through the air very different.
Yeah, and again, having to find the hard part of playing Marth sometimes, which is that sweet spot. You know, if you're hitting anything other than the tipper, it sometimes feel like your opponent is going to be able to live for a very long time. So Nuggetz trying to find the equalizer here, but having a hard time doing so, and then Layla's gotten way more out of this Joker. The extra credit pays off in dividends here because Joker's a school student, so.
Very true.
It's summer school.
Ooh, okay, that's a summer uniform as well, Kyle. Anyway, I think, no, it's not. Never mind. I'm wrong. Regardless, though, I mean, Layla has held on to this Joker close to her heart the entire time. The Aegon not going to be enough here just because it sends you up here, but another hit from Arsene's going to be it. Good spot dodge, though, by Nuggetz. Good spot dodge, though, by Layla. She's going to be able to find the F-tilt, and she's going to be able to hold on to this Joker all the way through to Nuggetz' anchor and easily his best character, this Peach.
Yeah, no, Nuggetz definitely hangs his hat on the Peach for sure. So let's see. Peach is going to have to really put her work in here. There, I guess the reverse nair right there. So now, one step in the mighty journey here is like, oh gosh, Robin, where'd you going?
Get a little bit of charge. You know Robin can make it back using the L wind. Not up there. Not going up there.
Yeah, definitely some RNG working out in Nuggetz' favor there. So, again, Robin, a character you don't see a lot of, but in a very similar vein. You know, big brolic hitboxes as well as being able to play pretty well from a distance. Nuggetz is going to want to have to capitalize off stage here. Obviously, Robin's recovery leaves a little bit to be desired. So we'll see if he's going to be able to do so. But, again, doesn't have a lot of wiggle room to play with.
Yeah, here's the thing, right? Even if Nuggetz were to take this Robin, Layla's anchor and what she is really known for here is the Pichu, actually. I haven't gotten to cast Layla in person, I don't believe, but I have gotten to cast Layla on Wi-Fi tournaments. I know this Pichu is very nasty. Definitely, like, one of the last Pichus to be doing it like her. But still, I mean, if it's anything that's kind of true across all Smash games that Peach has been a part of, is that she'll always struggle versus a sword character, especially when that Levin sword is very charged up.
Yep, going for the high recovery there. Layla having the Arc Thunder on deck, though. Goes for the dash attack. Now once again, set up on the ledge, and the down smash is going to cover there. Not going to get the forward hitbox, so Nuggetz going to get another chance here, but getting dangerously close to reading the conclusion of his first game, Emily.
Yeah, it's super close here, but Layla, she has tons of tools here to just even this back up. But the problem is Peach is a little bit light here. So Layla mixing up the movement. Once again, that's the big thing that we've really kind of seen throughout Layla's game.
Oh!
shield break, a nice way to do it.
Do something cool.
No,
All right,
Thoron's just going to do it.
Thoron's cool.
She really loves like a nimble and quick character. Like Joker, nimble and quick. Robin, nimble and quick. Pichu, nimble and quick. Like these heavy movement characters where you really can't catch her. Like she's really hard to catch in general. But it is going to be Nuggetz on the back foot here. Has to really think because the way that she came out of the gate with that Joker, not playing around at all.
Maybe if you're Nuggetz, you maybe try to readjust your character lineup a little bit. Maybe
put Peach first.
That's tough though, because then you're, not to scoff on Nuggetz as other characters, but primarily known for the Peach as well. So starting with your best foot forward is one thing, but then you having to get through the rest of the game with 2 set characters you're probably not super comfortable with is tough. So, but looks like just going to run back the same roster here.
We'll see how this one is going to go. Been a blast so far casting squads. I love watching this event. Once again, it's not only a like a matchup roulette, it's a matchup reminder for us casters.
Yeah.
Which is a great way to get us into
it's like,
the weekend.
What's this character do again? Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, I remember that.
It's like the old.
Starting Peach. Hey,
okay.
say I was right.
And starting Pichu. Okay, so both players recognizing the severity of the situation. Layla's like, all right, let me start with my best foot forward, maybe assuming that Nuggetz is going to start his best foot forward. It's a whole game of cat and mouse. It's very exciting stuff. So.
Yeah, it's like the crew battle logic of like, okay, like who's my anchor here? Who did really well? Who can I like put into the side? But the problem is, now that Nuggetz is starting Peach first, the thing is, Peach's combo game can be very deadly on a smaller character like Pichu, but we can say the same thing about Pichu, right? Yeah. Especially on a character like Peach, a little bit more floaty, definitely more susceptible to something like these Nair combos. So it's looking pretty even right now. I'm excited to see how this first stock's in.
You're going to have to play within both characters' wheelhouses here, which is very dangerous. Pichu's wheelhouse just may be a little bit more dangerous just because of how strong this character is up close. And because Pichu's size, it's going to make it really hard for Nuggetz to convert without putting himself in a dangerous predicament here.
Still no. Going to be able to find this grab, and now it is up to Layla to get this first stock here. She's trying to line up. She will. Up smash, not going to be able to do it just yet, but as long as we read the movement, but still, unfortunately for Nuggetz, it's not looking too good on the anchor here.
Yeah, trying to find the big blow here. Again, Pichu is okay, able to get the KO on the Peach here, so presumably the hardest part for Layla is out of the way. Now it's up to Nuggetz' Marth and the Fox here to potentially close the gap. Oof. Goes for the high recovery, does not get punished for it though.
Oh!
Okay.
No, you're good. No, she knows how to move with this character. Look at that. I mean, Pichu could go all the way down here, but the problem is Pichu a little light. Forward air, not going to be it. Definitely getting the sparks though. She has to walk, I was about to say how she's coming up from ledge because she's definitely been caught with that forward air now a couple times. So using just the double up specials is definitely the safest way to get back. Got a little bit of rage as well, so you're going to be hitting a little bit harder, but the problem is Pichu does damage itself.
Yep.
We'll see how it's going to go.
Yeah, you're forever moving that.
Oh, you're walling! You're walling! Go get it! Oh, yeah.
That is it. 3-stock-to-1 lead again for Layla back-to-back games. It is now do or die time for Nuggetz here. And again, the moving target of Pichu, doing damage to itself doesn't really matter when you're able to get 2 stocks out of it. So, again, another character with a very linear recovery. This could potentially spell a good ending here for Layla.
Do the 3-stock with Pichu. I'm begging. Oh, please. This is going to be lit. Unfortunately not, just because Pichu's such a small baby. Here comes Robin. I was going to say, if it's one thing, we talked about this a little bit earlier when we saw Fox, is that Fox can be very combo susceptible. So because of that, a character like Robin, where you have projectiles and a strong sword, this could be spelling disaster. You can tell Layla taking her time, trying to really get her, projectiles really up and running.
Yeah, resource management obviously going to be the name of the game here, and being very careful with how you use those projectiles. Fox's reflector could potentially be a factor. And Fox's speed in general is also an X factor here. Like, Robin is a little slow on the ground, so if Nuggetz can get a decent string here, it could lead to some very big damage. But again, the deficit is so big that Layla doesn't really have to play like super clean here either. Just a couple of trades even will be dangerous for Nuggetz.
And we still have the Joker in the back, Kyle. Like, the Joker we saw was doing absolute massive work. So we'll see how it's going to go, but Nuggetz has to kind of contain himself here. I want to see a little bit more grab here, trying to mix up the movement just a little bit. We're attacking on shield. We're getting these up tilts, right? But we're not seeing those long combo strings that Fox really needs to kind of bring himself back in the game.
There we go. Just going to opt to sit back, throw some projectiles here. Again, Nuggetz is getting the initial hits, but just not getting the big conversions here. Gets a dash attack at the ledge. They're trying to get a... Ooh, gets the down B.
Nosferatu.
Nosferatu.
Here we go, though. Nuggetz going to be able to at least find the forward air pickup, but we're not able to really do much else here. Trying to get something started, and now it's just, this is the ledge trap, the corner trap, where Fox kind of struggles to get out of, and that is going to be a banger 2-0 from Layla. She absolutely ruled this game.
Yeah, that was great stuff from her, and again, a pretty similar story in back-to-back games, getting off the big 3-stock-to-1 victories to the point where even Nuggetz is like, all right, I got to start with my best foot forward,
right,
and maybe just try to ride out the high from there. But the Pichu putting in a lot of work in that game. You know, Pichu's a character you don't see a whole lot of in Smash Ultimate nowadays, but you know, during its time, one of the game's best characters. You know, being able to, that
the early game.
Yeah, back in my day,
Man.
know, crazy. But again, glass cannon approach. You know, you're inevitably going to be on a clock of how long you survive yourself, especially in Squad Strike where you only get one shot at it.
Yeah.
But able to make the most out of it for sure. So beautiful stuff there.
Yeah, it's great. It was a great showing of like what you can do when you are so confident in your characters. I mean, she showed us game one that her joke